Welcome to another Sengoku Jidai battle. This is part of the 2021 team event. This round I matched against Dang. I have Korean versus Jurchen Bannermen. The Jurchen have a 200-point bonus here because it's a pretty cavalry-centric army, and I think cavalry have a tough time this game. We'll see. 200 points is a lot, so it might be enough to overcome any advantages I may have. Okay, so we're deploying on the top half of the map as Dang as match host. I've grabbed both artillery units, try to deploy maybe here and here, and then defend with my infantry, be a bit of this rice paddy, this hill, this forest, and deploy the massive cavalry I got, including light cavalry, and my regular size units of both average and superior cavalry on the open ground here. It's going to be difficult because those extra 200 points should afford him some nice cavalry units. Heavy weapon has no capability of impact against cavalry. It does have capability against infantry, so it is going to be really important to protect any infantry I have in the open with my own cavalry. Okay, so keeping in mind that we have a 200-point deficit, we've deployed potentially very defensively. Our raw infantry are going to be in the forest where everybody will be disordered, so they'll lose more slowly. We have some infantry in these rice paddies and some to push alongside our cavalry should we make it this far. Light cavalry and most of our non-light cavalry here with a gun ready to move down 2 tiles and then unlimber. Our better infantry is hanging out here. Maybe I'll have one more unit of matchlock men off to the side. A cavalry reserve here, ready to countercharge enemy cavalry. I debated deploying here and then seizing this hill. It is a nice hill. The downside is it's mostly open ground, so I'm not sure if we'd really gain much advantage from taking it. At least here we have the hill, we have our gun, we have our own cavalry. Potentially we could line this forest with infantry as well. We'll see. So, yeah, let's see what we got here. Let's get our light cavalry scouts forward. And a pretty hefty cavalry wing. Not surprising. And unlimber, they'll have to turn more next turn. Then let's send these cavalry scouts forward as well. Nothing much to see yet. Impact swords, that'll be a problem. All I can really do is hope that the deadening effect of impact in the forest will help us. I mean, I could hang back here, I suppose, but we'll try that. Some average half bow, we'll shift them over as well into this built-up area. Behind said built-up area. Yeah, I would like a little bit more infantry over here for the cavalry fight. Let's wait and see what comes out of those woods. Next turn. Light infantry. Like cavalry, I'm not worried about. Then I still don't know where the main blow will fall. Superior light horse, bow, swords. Still can't see anything. Cool. To the flank. To the flank. And let's turn these guns. Our light horse are bow, where his are also swordsmen. So it's a bit of a problem. What do we got? Matchlock infantry. The swordsmen are concerned, but the infantry is not a big concern. So let's trundle into the woods. Even our raw troops should do okay with their heavy weapons if they don't frag on impact anyway. If I move here, I could sort of command this chunk of forest. Seems worth it. Next turn. We need to clear the field of fire in this direction for our infantry. You get out. And there. It's a decent field of fire. And like I said, as long as we don't frag against the impact vote, we should do okay in the forest fighting. And fall back. Nice shooting, guys. Arc around. Can I spare more infantry? Or more cavalry, maybe? Sure. Let's get this unit turned around and sent over next turn. In the meantime, how much infantry are we dealing with? Possibly a lot. Well, let's pull one unit back. Next turn. Light infantry, I'm not really worried about that. Okay. Them, and then start turning the guns to cover this valley. Then, starting to feel those 200 points now. Good. And again. There's the impact foot. So hopefully we withstand impact, then we can grind them in melee. If not, things will get rather messy. We'll shift one more infantry unit over and leave the cavalry. Next turn. Held impact there. How about here? Very good. And greetings. That could get awkward. Oh, excellent timing. That's unfortunate. Still have a chance, but it does make things awkward. Covering the flank, I see. Ugh, those numbers are intimidating. Here, go for this large unit. Looks like they hold firm. Too bad. Alright. Fire. Loose. Good. Go for the frag. Nope. What about a disrupt? No. Better. Average. Average. Okay, we can start pushing forward. Do I go for the charge? Probably unwise. Move forward to engage the infantry then. If we keep shooting, we waste time. I was hoping for a cohesion check. They hold firm. That could make things very awkward. Right, run for it. Turn these guns, and you move towards the other flank. Same with you. And our cavalry can prepare to intercept. Get out of the way. Okay. The numerical disadvantage is starting to make things very awkward. 200 points doesn't sound like that much, but it's kind of feeling like a lot now. See what we can do. Next turn. Too bad. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, this is all very bad. We've overextended. We don't have enough units to match his numbers here. Ouch. This is going well. Suppose we'll threaten the flank there. And get that extra cohesion check. Shift forward with the archers. Fine. Infantry as well, even at half arc for the frag. Good. How is that? Terrible. Average versus superior, so even though we're armored, it doesn't help that much. Full miss. get this infantry moving over here. These guys might need to divert into the forest at this rate. Damn. They're raw, so I was hoping for a disruption. Held firm again. Right, this whole hideous situation, we can't avoid being flanked. Another one. Okay, well, not that far into the match, and I'm going to officially say that we're going to lose this. I just don't see how I can hold against that many infantry units. Next turn. Yep, there's that, and it'll happen again. We need to fall back out of contact here. It's all very bad. So I should have camped my hill. Oh, delightful. Well, fall back. Past cohesion there. Good. Now fire again. Good. Bit of a mess. Now these infantry units are useless, I guess. They shouldn't have gone in this trek in the first place. Turn back around then. Overestimated the danger on the right. Ignore the lights, and we need to absorb some archery. Fine. Do we charge? Yep. Five casualties. What is this? Better. Height 100, we don't want to get close to that. This is dangerous, but we just have to accept it. We're under too much pressure to just ignore him. Draw. Next turn we can push into the village to fall back. Limber up, and next turn we can turn the guns. Yeah, I think we are going to lose just by this massive casualty event that's about to happen. Next turn. Disruption on my cavalry. Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping they'd rally up. Duel, huh? Good. Decent exchange then. Ooh. Yeah, that's going well. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I thought that might happen. We did survive impact. We'll lose those guns. Forest is good. We can survive longer in there. Any disrupts? No. Melee's not bad. We have matchlock and heavy weapons, so we ignore their armor and overlappers. Sure what to do with these guys. I guess they can turn around and start heading toward the main action. Here we can charge in before we get shot at anymore. Let's switch our commander to here because we're going to lose this frag unit anyway. Height 100, so not much chance of breaking them by charge, unfortunately. So instead, why don't we try to disrupt them with archery? Down. Held firm. Suppose I should have moved, but it's all hopeless here anyway. We're surrounded. Set up a flank there. Here we could turn to protect our flank and get shot to pieces, or just charge and see what happens. Can't ignore them by rushing into the forest because you could rear charges downhill in the open. Would be ugly. You're doomed. So whatever. Yeah, we're about to cave here and here, and that'll seal our fate. Next turn. Right, now everybody gets rear charged in routes. Maybe in the pursuit phase we can cut into that unit as well. Unfortunately, cannot quite charge any of these units. Really shouldn't have pulled these units off, but I thought things were going to be more dangerous on the other flank. Goodbye. Let's get in before we get shot anymore. Push forward. Damn. And we're stuck here. We'll try. If we don't frag, we might have a chance. Oh, that was a misclick. That was a misclick. Next turn. very nice. What does that do for us? Nothing much. Fragging the lights. Ah, we're denied our prize there. No big surprise there. Well, it was that or running away. At least had a chance to do something that way. And the gap widens. Well, you can push on towards that main action. Let's charge in, at least we're uphill. Medium foot bow. We move here and fire. And would you just not? Thank you. Let's try to run away. I don't know how that's gonna work. We might not have made it, actually. It's a difficult situation being completely surrounded. Too far away to do anything, aren't you? Oh well, keep marching. And this is unfortunate, we can't really touch infantry in the forest. We're too far from anything else. Guess we'll ride back to the flank action. We're gonna arc around this way, it'll be too late anyway though. Yeah. Go here, if anything stays in the open we can run it down. Ouch. Next turn. Down 17, it is just about over. Well, what can we do? I guess we can try for a charge. Nice. You can flank charge the light cavalry at least. Fire. You're completely doomed. Could try falling back. Yeah, why not? Okay, that didn't work out, but really standing wouldn't have worked out either, so I'm not all that worried about it. Let's... what? Superior. Get out. And threaten this infantry. What else can we do? Not very much. Trundle away this way. Matchlock men and bowmen. Great, you got a disrupt. You are going to get ridden down. And you are utterly worthless. Right. Next turn. Yeah, that wasn't ever going to go well. Oh no, we have to keep playing. Unless the pursuit charge gets us in. Unfortunately, we have to play another turn. Yeah. Oh, we gotta break out of it. Try to break them as well. Good. Well, I guess we'll just fire. Oh, you're so far from doing anything. Okay, hopefully next turn the whole disastrous affair can come to an end. Next turn. I'm assuming the last turn, but we'll find out momentarily. Very good. Disrupt, not that it matters, because everyone's severely disordered. Even the frag doesn't really matter that much. That should do us in, I'd imagine. There we go. He cleared the way for the flank attack. And we're going to be done soon. 58, I guess not. Oh, we have to struggle on. Okay, fine. We'll keep going then. Prevent a flank attack. You will continue to slowly die. Do we bother? No. Here. Hit them. Hopefully that'll give us a little bit of extra movement. Loose. And we can't. Maybe we can try to frag, charge. Who knows? That's all we can do. Not a great sign. Next turn, hopefully the last turn. Can my suffering come to an end? Seems a bit of overkill, doesn't it? Unfortunately, we must struggle on, I suppose. To live is to suffer. So, what do we do here? Do we try to intervene? Rescue them? That seems pretty unlikely. What do we got? We got the height 100 there. Let's could threaten flanks, but that depends on these guys holding through 2 rounds of melee. Seems unlikely, but let's go with it. Could happen. Yeah, enjoy your demise. There, one more break. So Dang says that should be it. I think you're right. The Mings that played them excel in the number of infantry. That makes it difficult for Joseon. By Ming means Manchu. I think you should not have advanced in the forest about a third of your foot in that situation. Yeah, get into that in a moment here while we see it finish playing out. Oh, of course, of course. Well, the hill helped at least. No rallies, that pushes us over 60. So, there we go. I should not have gone into the forest. Well, first I look at my whining out of the way. 200 points I think was too much for this matchup. It ended up being something like 6-ish extra units of infantry, and that was too much for me to overcome. I think had this been the earlier Manchu list with very few or no infantry, it would have been reasonable, but with this list, it I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it would be very difficult. But I should not have gone in here. I shouldn't have shuffled 2 units over and then back. I could have used them. But just standing here on this hill, I don't think would have worked either, because he could just line this with archers and rain in arrows, and given the numbers disparity, I couldn't have won that firefight. I would have had to move forward eventually anyway. But I think I should have kept more units here, maybe kept more units here and gone for a right hook eventually. But certainly venturing into the woods with the numbers situation was a bad idea, and Dang definitely made me pay for it. So a good game and well played. Till next time.